guys, JH6, and I appreciate you guys watching. So first of all, the weather is really bad, so it's really raining. So if you guys like videos like this, make sure you click like so I know to continue to do this video. But something that I kind of like I continue to hear this is a whole gun control, and I think it's pretty interesting, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion, but because this is actually a very interesting point. We want to arm, and when I say we, I mean the government. They want to arm the rebels in Syria, and you guys probably heard that. Many of you guys have your own opinions, and I gotta tell you, me personally, I think it's a horrible idea. I mean, the fact that we want to, or we are talking or approving, I don't know what level the Congress it is right now, to arm these people and give them weapons. It is a horrible idea, and it's gonna backfire on this country big time, and it have happened in the past. So this is something that continues to happen to us. But here's something very interesting. We continue to talk about gun control in the U.S. because apparently weapons kill people, and you know that's something that we hear all the time. But one of the things that we fail to say is that we already have gun control measures. I mean, we have so many gun control orders, law, policy, whatever you want to call it, already implemented that is ridiculous. For example, we have to get background checks. Pretty much in the whole country, if you buy a gun, you have to get a background check. You have to, if you get a concealed permit, you have to get a FBI investigation pretty much in many different places. Here again, payments. The fact that I paid close to $150 to get a concealed permit for myself and the same amount of money for my wife, you talking about that is a gun control policy right there, because a lot of people don't have the money. So if you don't have the money to spend that, you know, a little bit of money, or you cannot save that money, they are controlling your right to carry a gun, because you cannot, you know, legally you cannot carry a gun. So I definitely think that is a control issue. We go again, and I talked about this in the Marine Corps. The fact that they make it so difficult. You have to get letters and recommendations for your chain of command, and a lot of commands are not good with giving a 21, 22-year-old Marine a gun. Again, that is just another policy, another way to gun control. But we are too worried about gun control. It's all about gun control, but it does not apply to Syria. In Syria, we're going to do something totally different. We're going to give rebels that we don't even know, we don't have no type of accountability, because we don't work with the Syrian government. So if you work with the Syrian government, I understand that if you make a deal with the government and you say, hey, look, I'm going to give you all these guns, and if something ever happened, if you're ever missing a weapon, I'm going to ask you. But we don't even have that type of relationship with Syria. In fact, Syria is not cool with the U.S. bombing the country. The government is not cool with that. But even though we don't know anybody, we don't have anyone to hold accountable for, we're just going to give them guns. We're going to give, you know, and if it's just like Afghanistan, because I went in patrol with Afghanistan soldiers, we're going to give him automatic weapons. We're going to give him semi-automatic weapons. We're going to give him weapons that are considered here in the U.S. evil weapons. So we're going to give them evil weapons. Remember that, guys. We're going to give those guys the evil weapons that kill people, and we're not going to control it. We're not going to have nobody responsible. We're just going to give rebels. So 2 years from now, or a year or 6 months, whenever this war is over between the rebels and, you know, whoever they're fighting, ISIS, whoever, then those guns are probably going to disappear, and they're going to be utilized against us in multiple different capacity, either in Afghanistan, either in other type of confrontation. They are going to be utilized against the United States, and for sure. I got to tell you guys, I'm very disappointed, because I see all these people in our administration that we pay them a lot of money to do a job that is completely ridiculous. We're going to give guns, we're going to give automatic weapons to this group, and we don't have any type of accountability. We don't hear a solid plan. So I guess gun control in the U.S. is extremely important. and we're gonna violate people's rights to be able to own a gun. But if you live in Syria, we don't consider, this administration will not consider gun control important. They just give you semi-automatic, automatic weapons, you know, planes, whatever they do, and it's not important. So I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think. If you agree with arming the rebels, put it down below. If you disagree, put it down below. If you disagree with me, put it down below. As always, definitely appreciate your support. Like, share, and subscribe. And God is in control.